Hi guys, and welcome to the channel. I'm going to do today for you a endurance test. So I have my battery, my voltage alarm here set to 3.6 volts per cell. These are freshly balanced 16.8 volts. Let's make sure I'm on the right program. I am indeed. Let's boot her up, as they say. As usual, I'm just going to wait for the GPS, and once I've got my satellites locked in, I'll wait another 30 seconds or so, 20 seconds, just to make sure. Then I'll spin her around to make sure that there's no flashing green light, and then we're good to go. So this is, I don't usually fly so long. I've got my timer on my radio set to 8 minutes. Then I get 2 8-minute flights out of this one battery, but I also tend to fly with 2200s, where I get 12 minutes out of that actual battery. So at 8 minutes it doesn't kill the battery or over discharge it. I've set the voltage alarm to 3.6 under load. Don't forget it's under load, and you could go as low as 3.3, but I believe that's pushing your luck a little bit, but it is possible. So just rotate it, and green is all good to go. So it's going to make sure that the canopy is on locked, because I have had a problem in the past. So there we go. I'm going to fly in ATI mode. I have my ATI mode here, but today is just an endurance test. So ATI we are, and here we go. I'm not going to do anything super crazy. 1, 2, 3. Unlock. So basically bone stock. Nice slow takeoff. Basically just gonna fly a bit of scale, nothing hectic. This helicopter, I don't know if it's the weight or what it is, but it is so responsive. It feels so light in the air. I have set my agility to 30 from 50, so that gives me a nice agile machine. But I love just scale flying like this, and today is about endurance, so I might stick it in GPS mode just now and have a bit of a break, because I have just flown the Airwolf, and that's with my gear conversion and removing the tail boom, basically saving 200 grams. Flew from a normal 14 minutes to 16 minutes, so that was a nice improvement. ESC was nice and cool, but we're here for the Bell today. So I am in ATI mode. It's the way I prefer it. So nothing fancy. I'll do a bit of an orbit. Not the best one. So I'm expecting at least 18 minutes at the bare minimum. At the bare minimum. Head speed is 70. 65 will actually even do. But I like the agility that the slightly faster head speed gives me. And I'm sure that if you set it to 65, you probably get a couple of seconds extra flight time. But I'm willing to sacrifice that for a nice, responsive helicopter. Of course, now I'm flying a bit girlish. I'm not doing big punch outs and loops and 3D stuff. Just some general flying. Can't wait for my new glasses, then I can actually see her better. Although, I mean, I can see her, but it's not... It would be better with some driving glasses, I think. Just while I'm talking, I see a lot of pilots or YouTube reviewers, let me put it that way. They're very aggressive with their sticks. And sure, you can be aggressive, like that for instance, but you could still be smooth, so that just takes a bit of time. I mean, it is a scale heli after all, so I'm just going to park her over here quickly and have a quick look. Still in ATI mode. I just want to check the time quickly. 6 minutes at the moment we've been flying. So this is just a little bit of a breeze coming from my rear. This heli flies just so beautifully. It is an absolute joy. I'm in sports mode. And it's got a decent climb out rate. It's not mental. Okay, so my 8 minutes are up. My first timer has beeped. But we're on the big battery, so I'm just going to keep going. I've got to just be careful of these high weeds that are sticking out at about this level. She can get going if she really wants to. I'll do a full speed pass here quickly. I haven't used GPS yet. In fact, I don't even fly in GPS mode at all. I use it purely as an emergency if I'm too far away and I can't see her anymore or what direction she's in. But I keep to about 50-meter radius, you know, roughly, because I don't see the point of flying 300 meters away. Makes no sense to me. We're at 10 minutes, 11 minutes in fact. I will put this video up unedited with all my bantering so that you can see it is live, and this is what you can expect basically. Now I want to just mention that this is a newer battery which has had 4 cycles through it, so I would say she is well conditioned, and this will be the first time that I'm actually flying it down to 3.6 volts, so we'll see what she does. Flywing do claim their quoted battery times in GPS mode. So now I'm not quite sure what difference that would actually make. But if that's what they say, then it must be so. So this ATI mode flying might not be a true reflection, but it'll give you a good idea. I just want to check the time. Uh, 14 minutes. I'll just make sure. Yes, 14 minutes exactly. So I'm just chatting along. If your heli is well balanced in this axis, so it's not nose heavy and not tail heavy, then if there's no wind, then there's no reason that it shouldn't just sit there. There's a slight breeze, obviously, as you might tell. But if you flick from GPS to ATI mode, nothing changes. I'll just demonstrate that quickly. I'll go to GPS. So there's GPS mode. And there's ATI mode. So it's not like she drops out of the sky. You just don't have position hold. Beautiful afternoon. It's just finished raining. Love that sound. Okay, well, I think we're approaching close to our limit here now, so I'm just going to keep her close. 15.5 minutes. I'm expecting definitely 16, but possibly 18. I don't think we'll get 20 minutes. Highly doubt that. Of course, all that depends how low you set your voltage alarm. So I'm quite conservative at 3.6. The factory setting of 3.72 for the auto return to home is so that there is some battery life left for it to climb to 15 meters and come home, of course, within a reasonable distance, I would say. Just by the way, these blades are not balanced. They are from the factory. I've painted them, and that's about it. And as you can see, there's no vibration. The modern blades today are so good that that tiny little piece of sellotape on these Helis is going to make close to no difference. So if you have a vibration on takeoff or something like that, then from what I can gather, it won't be the blades. I also thought that at first when I used to have some vibrations on takeoff and landing, but that was because the blades were too tight. These blades prefer a slightly looser tension. They don't like to be tight. and then you'll have no vibration. Okay, where are we at? Let me just get away from the trees here because I am in ATI mode. Have a nice quick look. 18 minutes. So now we are very close to beeping. So definitely 2 times 8 minutes. That's a given. And that's why I love this Heli so much, because on a smallish battery, it gives me 2 times 8 minutes. So I'm just going to keep it close here now. This whole flight has been, besides that short little GPS trick there, has been in ATI mode. It is virtually wind still. As you can tell, this is ATI. Little bit of a breeze. Perfect. Perfect flying weather. The voltage alarm beeper can be heard from a good 15 meters away. About there. I can hear it quite clearly if it were to kick in now. We're at 19.5 minutes, and that is very surprising. They do say up to 20 minutes, but let's see. And I have been in ATI mode this whole time. I'm sure we're approaching the last little bit of juice now. But don't forget, setting it to 3.6 volt under load still gives you 30 to come in and land, and it shouldn't take you that long to land. Excuse the train. We're officially at 20 minutes 15 seconds. I will put the whole unedited video on, so you can see I'm not cheating, and I am actually flying. "21 minutes. I hope I put the voltage alarm in. No, I did. Okay, I'm not going to go high or anything. I'm going to keep her right here now. I'm going to call it at 22, which we've just passed. It's 22 minutes, guys. Gonna keep her right here above the grass. Of course I do have my low voltage return to home switched off. I mean, that is a given. We're still flying. There we go. Just kicked in. I was about to get worried. So 23, I'm going to call it 23 and a half minutes. It's at 23:27, which is as close as damn it. So very good, very well done. Let's get rid of this. 3.62, 3.59, 3.6 something, 14.5 for everything. So let's check any temperatures that we might want to check. ESC is warm, as one would expect. Tail motor, ambient motor. If I stick my finger in here quickly, okay, that's pretty warm. I would say very close to the Airwolf temperature in that respect, but I think because of the bigger motor and the whole fact that this thing only weighs a paltry 1100 grams, well actually it's 1200 with this battery in, 1200 grams, beautiful, perfect helicopter. So yeah guys, thanks for watching. I hope you found this video somewhat informative, and I've also tested it for myself now. 23 and a half minutes. I mean, that is pretty ludicrous actually on a 3000. So on a 2200, which then saves another 100 grams, 12 to 13, 14 minutes. Yeah, there we go.